Hi.
What's happening?
How are
Oh,
you?
you know, just living the dream over here.
Tired?
You're tired? What? It's like you act like we were on Zoom till
Damn.
30 a.m. or something.
Yeah, and then I drove 4 hours today too, so.
Oh, that's brutal. There's
Yeah.
something about driving that just makes me very, very tired.
I know. Yes.
I like flying too. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah.
it just kind of wears you.
Yeah, it's just tiring.
It is. It's exhausting. Hi, Marissa.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Sorry, I'm just showering a baby.
Oh, that's fine. Do you know anybody in here, Marissa? So Marissa was on Brandy's team, is that right?
Yeah, so Deb.
Years ago?
Okay. Hi, Marissa. I'm Sue.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh.
Aww.
You silly.
So cute.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that's so cute. All right. So we got Melanie on, Carol, Anna. I think Lily's joining. Jen should be joining.
Jen says she's gonna miss it. She just
Oh,
sent a
did she?
message.
Yeah, I feel bad for her son. That sucks.
Yeah, she says she's so exhausted and drained. I don't even feel like her.
What
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah.
Her son has
son-
mono.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I had that as a teenager.
I had it at 37.
Oh, wow.
It was
No
awful.
fun.
You're like geriatric for mono.
I
I'm
know.
like, thanks. Appreciate it.
I had it before everyone else had it all the time. Back in the day.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard that
Wow.
brutal. And it lasts a long time, doesn't it?
It's a bear. It really is. You're really wiped out for an extended period of time.
Hmm. Well, hopefully he'll feel better. Nobody else.
Okay, guys, I have to drop off at 8:30. You can question me for anything, right?
What was the last part?
Uh-oh. What does that mean? Well, I said I have to drop off at 8:30, so you can volunteer me for anything.
Oh, good to know.
We'll just put
You're gonna
Sue's
do-
name on it.
Yeah, well, you're going to do all the diet bit graphics. How about that?
I was gonna say, you're doing the health pet, everything. You can be in charge of the money. You can be in charge of the marketing.
Yeah, I'll do the money. That's fine, because I did it for the flash sale. So that so.
Kim's going to join too, unless she
Lily.
got really tired. So, hi, Lily.
Hey, Lily.
Hi,
Cute.
Cute top.
Yeah.
thank you. It's Stitch Fix.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I never get anything like that. They always send me these granny looking.
Well, you really do have to talk to him. And Lily actually sends pictures to her people of what she
Do you
wants.
really? You know, I thought by saying, hey, I need this, that they would send me it, and no, they don't. So,
I had a similar experience.
did you?
I have one coming next week, so we'll see. Because I asked for some boyfriend jeans, so we'll see if they actually deliver or what happens.
I did it a few years ago, and after a couple months, I got a few things, but then I stopped getting it, and I retried it like last fall, and it was like totally bad, like shipment after shipment after shipment. So
Oh, that's too bad.
I know I tried.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about Wannable. I tried that for a couple boxes now, and I don't
You
know.
don't like it?
I don't. Their brands are not like some. So I also get Ellie. I may have a little bit of a box problem. So
No.
I get Ellie. I've been getting Ellie for a long time, and it's easy to return if I don't like what they sent. But I also skip it really easily. No big deal, right? And they always have the same brands. And some of those brands from Ellie, which is really cheap, are in Wannable, but at like the full extended price.
Oh,
So it's like a tank would be like $45. And I'm like, I got that tank in Ellie with pants, with a sports bra for 40. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And it just, I don't know. I haven't been impressed at all with that one.
then I won't do that because I was gonna try it thinking it might be
It
something.
looks so cute on what they're showing you on the pictures, but you don't get that.
Oh, okay, then I'm not gonna do it.
Because like
Will
I
you
told him,
send me,
everything bright.
will
and
you send me
patterned.
the code for Ellie, please?
Yeah, me too. Send me the code. I'll try that.
Yeah, I do.
Send me the
Stitch
code,
Fix,
Deanna,
I think
for
it's
Ellie.
OCD.
Send us code.
All right,
Well,
so
and
send everybody your Ellie code.
Yeah,
I don't know. Is there a code for
Wednesday.
Ellie? I'll look and see.
I don't know.
I just
I know,
a fun box because someone told me about the weighted sleep masks and that it was like life changing. And I'm like, it's probably not even gonna come in my box. I'm gonna have to buy it separately, but whatever.
And I haven't had good luck with Fabletics though either. I just don't like the stretch in their stuff. It's like it's not stretchy enough for me.
I haven't tried theirs. All right, let's talk success stories. Oh, here comes Kim. Hello, Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Kim.
We need an update. How are you? You're muted.
Yeah, you're on mute.
Right. Yeah.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We're all cheering on.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
Are you feeling pretty good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good now. But I heard the week 3 is pretty bad. I don't know. What do you guys think
For
that have
people
done
who
it?
are mean. It's only for people who are mean. You're not one of those people. So.
I was pretty irritable for the last 24 hours, but I feel better now.
What do you think it was? Like lack of caffeine or like just not enough of some kind of, like maybe you just need to eat more?
The irritable? No, I don't feel like I need to eat more. I feel like there's plenty of food. Like I don't feel hungry at all, and I haven't always eaten everything. I haven't even eaten the snacks about half the time. I feel like there's a lot of food, but it's not like that. I think maybe I was missing that comforting feeling that you get from food or something, that sleepy, like, let me just watch TV feeling, or I was kind of craving that. I don't know.
Well, cool. You're almost halfway done.
Yeah, I'm almost halfway done. I'm psyched.
Woo! No, it's awesome.
Would you do it again?
Well, I don't want to say until I get through next week. So, well, I mean, I think I probably told everybody about, like, the first day was a nightmare, and that didn't go well at all. But that's due to my own caffeine addiction. But now I'm still drinking 1 Energize a day, so I didn't give it up completely. And I'm kind of pretending that I'm going to give that up before the end, but I may not. I probably
It's
won't.
plant-based. It's fine. Oreos are also vegan, but just I'm trying that out. Don't eat Oreos.
Good tip. Yep.
But yeah.
You don't really know what's in Oreos. You just know that there's no animal.
No, you don't. That's one of those things like Twinkies that could just last forever. And
Yeah.
but yeah, thanks for you guys for all your support. I appreciate it.
Problem. All right, so let's talk successes. What do you guys got? What's been going on since last week? Come on, I know you guys got some good ones.
I've been doing the meditations. That's good. You guys have been who's been doing meditations?
Yeah, I have. They were
Yeah.
amazing.
That's a big change, right? That's not easy. Slow down. That's a win.
No, they're great. Except for the body scan I did today. I was like,
mine are not posting.
Mine are not either. Mine aren't posting either.
I wonder
Oh,
if there's like an
okay.
update that needs to happen or something. Like there's like a
Yeah.
little bug in there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I even posted, hey, my workouts aren't posting.
Did see
Or my
that.
meditation.
I don't
Did you
know.
see that?
Yeah, I did see your post about that. I've noticed sometimes on the bot app, I don't have the option to like uncheck some of the groups. So sometimes with the meditation, I just have to post it no matter what it is. So I don't know what's up with that.
I don't have the option to post to any group anymore. Like it doesn't even give me the sliders or anything.
So it doesn't, so when you go in to track a workout, it doesn't even show the groups?
It shows the groups like, oh no, not at the bottom. No, when I go into track, it'll say you have one workout and then I don't get to do anything to it. I can't even type in a comment on it. And that's it. So I don't even know.
Well, now what, because we talked about you have an iPhone. What number do you have?
I don't know.
Because I wonder if it's like it's not able to handle the upgrade. If it's
Maybe, I figured it's my problem. It's my phone problem, but
Huh.
I did see your post today, Kim. Yours showed up on the feed.
oh, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, the scheduled post showed up.
Oh, the schedule post. Yeah, I do those on my
Oh,
computer.
is that what it was? Okay. Well, that's,
Yeah,
I
but
don't,
the computer doesn't track it. Like I only see the tracking when I'm on my phone.
Well, what's funny
What
too is
kind
I think in my ongoing group, Carl's thing showed up 3 times. Yeah, Carl posted
Yeah,
my regular
mine was-
group 3 times.
Mine was 4.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
wow.
Oh, I didn't even
Joel's was twice.
shoot. I
That's
didn't even
crazy.
check that.
All right. What other successes we got going on? Oh, Lily's face freezes really cute. Mine does not freeze that cute.
She freezes
Okay.
so nicely.
Well, I'll share mine. I mean, obviously, I think you guys know I did sign up a coach today. She started with 30-day breakaway. I'm so excited. I just posted on my Benefit Fitness with Jessica page last week, so the new running program, and she was like, "Oh, I might like this one," and we just started talking about it, and she would be great. She's been a runner for a long time, and she's needed to up her time and all that great stuff. So I'm excited to have her. It's gonna be fun. I'm overthinking. So some of us are in the Bob Heilig Leadership Academy, and I'm overthinking my onboarding, but I need to work on systems. Just like, what do I do when I sign up a coach? Like, here's the few steps that I take. So I'm working on something right now, but it's just a mindset shift and trying to put your head in a different space. Like, what would I need to know if I was a brand new coach? What are the things I would want to know without being overwhelmed? So if you guys have something like that already created, or
I think what corporate's created is pretty good right now because they have little videos that goes along with each thing. So my intention was to use their system.
Yeah.
And then Platinum Presenters has getting a new coach orientation once a month, every month. And you can have them join that. It
Okay.
goes over the basics and getting started. It's a really good one.
Yeah, no, that's good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I was looking at the first 30 days that's in the back office, and it's pretty good. I feel like I need something that's my own. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just need to try to use what Beachbody already has created for people and not overthink it. But I don't know. It's like I always feel weird pushing it off on
It
something.
depends on what you want to spend your time on, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm definitely having roadblocks. So.
Well, and you could maybe utilize what Beachbody already has and then make it your own by having your own personal check-ins with the new coach at certain steps, like after
Mhm.
they've completed A, B, and C, personalize it by having a one-on-one Zoom with them, maybe
Yeah.
to sort of put your own touch on it that way. Not
Yeah, definitely.
recreating everything.
Yeah.
There's a lot of steps in the back office that they can do, and then like the last coach that I onboarded, I just had her watch the videos in the back office, and then because there's a lot of stuff they go over, and then I had a Zoom with her and said, okay, what kind of questions do you have? How can I help you? Where do you want to go from here? And again, it's all dependent on what the coach wants to do. If they're just getting the coach discount, you kind of need to let them know what is available, because sometimes people, they don't even know what's available to them or what they have that they can offer to people. And so sometimes it's just answering questions for people. So
Mhm.
I think every coach is different and as to what you need to go over with them.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, what other successes? It doesn't have to be coach related.
Duke made the entire run today. Is that a success in 30-day
Of
breakaway?
course. Yeah, how was the 30-day breakaway workout?
Day. You know what? I've been starving all day today. I've been absolutely starving all day. And so it was, the lifting portion was really good. Simple moves, but different than your typical lifting moves, which was fun. And then the run was like 30 seconds on, and then a minute off, and then 60 seconds, and then a minute off, and then 90 seconds, and a minute off. And so it was staggered. It was laddered, as she called it. And I thought it was really good. We like I said, Duke made the whole thing while I was pulling him along. But I was, I think I burned like 300 calories in the run, and which was like 21 minutes or something like that. So, and I've been literally starving all day just because I think, and my husband delivers food.
Oh,
Thanks,
that's
honey.
nice.
And so, yeah, I thought today was great. Tomorrow is just upper body, and so the first week has 3 rest days, whether you're rolling or completely resting. And so I figured because I like to work out, I will supplement with MBF or 10 rounds or something like that. Again, just because that's me and I don't like to do nothing. So, but I think a lot of people that are not runners will be sore. Like my legs are definitely sore. I already had to stretch a couple times today, just because I was running, and I don't normally run with Duke. We walk and sniff and, walk more. So, but I really liked the moves. I liked the guided portion of the run, how she kind of talks you through it, and the 90 seconds flies by, and 60 seconds, flies by. Anybody can do this program. If you are a walker, you can do a fast walk and the thing is about getting your heart rate up. And so you can do it on elliptical, you can do it on treadmill, you can run side, and you could run back and forth the same block. If you have a block that you feel comfortable running on, you can run the same block back and forth, because you're really running like, 90 plus seconds every time, except for the very last segment. I thought it was definitely something that anybody could do if you don't feel like a runner. So I really enjoyed the wake up call this morning, because Dallas really about the fact that they had people in the test group that were not runners, that didn't want to be in the test group, and still were able to run and still able to finish their 5K and beat their best times. And then they have people that were runners and they were able to better their time, and because of the lifting portion and because of the time intervals. So it really helps everybody that wants to accomplish this or better their time or better their cardiovascular or better their lifting. So I'm really looking forward to it. Plus Dallas can lift. She was lifting 20s and 25s today, and I was like, oh yes, girl, yes, get it. So that's just me.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was wondering, because I feel like running for so many people, it's such a mindset struggle, because you're running either with music on, but you get in your head. And I was wondering if the audio kind of counteracts that, or if it helps. I'm assuming it helps, but again, not having done it. Do you think it's definitely, the guidance is helpful?
The guidance to me was definitely helpful. I can do 5K, not a problem at all, but I get bored. And so so I love running new places because there's things to look at and, you know, shiny new toys and, you know, that kind of thing. But it was nice because she went through, okay, now you need to lengthen your stride, and you need to make sure that you are placing your heel first and lifting off of your toe, and you need to make sure that your body is forward in your stance when you're running. And so she really went through all those things, like talking you through while you're doing your 30 seconds. So then the 30 seconds was up, and it was like, oh, okay, I can do that, you know. And then she's like, okay, now either go into a fast walk or a slow jog, depending on your ability level or what you're comfortable with, or if you're dying, then, you know, for, you know, whatever you're doing. And so, and then she would talk you kind of through it, and she's like, okay, now in 15 seconds, we're gonna bring it up to a 5 or 6 level of ability. And then she would count you down. And then during that 30 seconds for the next interval, she would kind of remind you of, okay, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Unclench your hands, because a lot of times when you're running, so you unclench your hands and put your fingers forward. And so she really talked you through the whole basically experience with each interval that you were doing. And so I felt it was, it went over, you know, much faster. The 60 seconds was gone super fast, and 90 seconds was super fast. And it really kept you thinking about your form as you're running, especially for people that aren't runners, or like for me, I get shin splints really easily. And so I have to focus on form and focus on my heel coming down first, not my toes. And so it was really nice to hear her talk you through everything. And again, this was just the first workout, so I don't know what the other ones are like, but it was really nice to hear the form for each segment that you're running. So.
Cool. Thanks for sharing. That was really helpful.
Yeah.
Cool. What other successes? Anybody have anything else they want to share? Uh-oh, am I frozen?
Come on, it's a new week. Everybody get their workout done today? That's a win.
Yeah, sure did. My butt's gonna be sore tomorrow.
What workout did you do, Sue?
80-day phase 2 booty.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Carol, how does
Those
your
are some
butt
good
feel?
news.
How does my butt feel? About the same.
I almost face planted in the yoga from Ultimate Reset today, which was unexpected. So I didn't, so that's a win.
That's a total win. No face.
That is a win. For
Reminded
sure.
me of
Howard?
morning meltdown when I almost face planted the first time I did a firecracker. It was kind of similar.
How are the
got a
workouts
couple
going for you,
things
Kim?
to
Are you
talk- oh,
missing everything? Or are you?
Well, this is what I did. I kept my, I was working out Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4. So I kept it, but I flipped it to the, I did the 3 yogas for the refresh. And then I've done a couple for, they have the reset ones today. And, those seem to be enough of a workout. And then I go for like a 20-minute walk after that. So the timing is still the same. So it doesn't feel like, aside from missing the sweat, which I'm really missing, the cadence of the days, it seems the same. So that's good. But I was surprised that there was one point today where you rolled on your glute. It was like with a roller, but I didn't have one, and it nearly brought me to tears. And I'm like, but I haven't even been working out, and it was so sore. And I don't know why why does your stomach get all sore? Everything's a little bit sore. So
Oh, yoga is all core.
no, but not to yeah, but it's not hard yoga. Like the
Doesn't
refresh
matter.
is
Doesn't
much
matter.
harder.
You're doing it right. You are working your core.
I did lose over 5 pounds last week, but I don't think I'm going to keep that up. I think that's already slowed very much.
You may be surprised.
Yeah, but 5 pounds is 5
Yeah,
pounds.
I'm a little worried
That's
about what
awesome.
release means.
But even
Like,
that,
for
yeah.
six-
Well, and your body's sort of detoxing too. So that could be where you're sort of feeling sore and different in
Yeah,
your body. Yeah, from that too.
Yeah.
I feel like
At least
I
would
could
be
just
fun.
talk for an hour and tell you guys about my life. I'm like, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, stop, you're fine.
And then I said, and then he said,
Well, we do have diet bet to talk about.
Yeah, so who has like a list of rules from the previous diet bet you've been in?
okay, well, I am a trader.
I do.
I have a confession to make. So today, as we speak, I am signing up for the diet bet that Shannon Galloway is running, and so I do feel like a trader, and I wondered if I could ask her if I could share the video that she says to promote it, because she does this like 17 minutes video on getting people to get into the program. And the reason I ended up was I had a customer who was signed up for a diet bet that's to start today, and they canceled it. And I knew that Shannon's was starting today, so they're letting us in. But anyway, so I do have the inside scoop on on how they do theirs. So you have to promise not to tell.
I don't even know who she is, so I'm not gonna tell.
Me either. I don't know who she is. This is recorded, but I won't say her.
No. You have to stop the recording. No, I think if I asked her, she'd probably be really sweet. But I know she's been working on it, and they've like branded they've trademarked, I think, their biggest slim down logo, and saying they've been working on it for years. But there are a lot of rules. I can tell you because I just watched a couple videos this evening on how it runs. So they get all their coaches, and all the coaches invite their people. And the way it works is they have a weigh-in every Monday. They post a word on Saturday, the word for the weigh-in, like courage or whatever it's going to be that you put by your scale. You have a video weigh-in. They give out prizes for the biggest losers by body percentage weight. It's $25 to get in, but they also, sorry, my cat heard me talking. So they also give out participation points, and this is very, very smart how they do it. So they give points. You can get 5 points a week for checking into the Facebook page that they run it off of, one each day. And then you also get a point you can get up to 5 more points for posting something that you learned and tagging #BiggestSlimDown and your coach's name on your Facebook page. So I forgot that was a really big benefit from the last time I did it, because anybody that I had with me, I got tagged on their post, so it built momentum. Some of my customers didn't like having to do that, and they just gave up the points and didn't do it. But even if they did it half the time, or a few people did it, it was still really a positive momentum that built with the group. And then they have opportunities for bonus points for doing other things throughout the week. So they keep track on this huge Excel spreadsheet. And then in the end, depending on what the pod is, they give first, second, and third. And they've been saying they're going to give out, if you do well on it and you check in, that you'll get your money back. But they haven't said any specifics on how they're planning to do that. Last time they gave out the top 3 prizes, and then I think they decided they figured out they were going to divvy up the last $500 they had and give $35 to however many people that they could, until that went down as body weight, and it might have ended up at 4% or 3% or 6%. I'm not really sure. So that's how, if that makes any sense, that's how they've run theirs. The 15-minute promotional video was very impressive, and she referred to them as partnering with Beachbody, and you also have to buy at least $100 worth of stuff, like in the 4 weeks. Like they have to buy a challenge pack or something point, up to 90 point value.
Yeah,
get
so I
it.
wonder if we start like a thread in the group to like, I guess we can maybe throw in what we think is a requirement or maybe things we think should be part of the diet bet. And then we can kind of go through and hone it down because we definitely should be inviting to it now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because everybody has to be paid before the 26th. So since that's the first day. So I can jump in there. I got to go sit at hockey here for the next hour. So I can go jump in there and start a thread and just maybe, so that maybe we need to think about like what we think are the most important metrics for rules. And I think we all agreed a 4%. And then it would basically be divvying up the pot for anybody that did 4%. And that would be kind of where we left, prize essentially to keep it simple.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
What about the, I like tagging, Kim, of, because that does gain momentum and it also reaches people that you're not friends with.
Yeah, that's true.
yes,
So
I guess, do we have any idea of how much you end up giving back? Like, I guess if we say you're taking the entire pot, but I mean, or maybe as coaches, we have $5 in for someone to win a prize for participation. I don't know. Like, we could totally do something like that either comes from the pot money and we just write it somewhere, so that they know they're not getting the full amount back because there's this $20 or whatever that goes to a prize, or that as the coach is involved, we put an extra $2 or $3 or $5 in to cover a participation prize or something, and they can gain points then through tagging people.
We could do
I'm up for either.
$25 buy-in and then do like $20 goes to the 4% pool. The $5 goes to participation pool. And I think we had decided too that we would, like as coaches, we could do the promotion of like, I will pay your entry fee of your $25. And that's totally everybody's discretion, whether you want to do that or not. You don't have to do that. That was just one other thing we talked about, but I don't know, that's just an idea.
Well, the other thing is, like, are we participating as coaches? Like, are we putting $25 into, and we're eligible for prizes, or is that all that money going just in the pot?
I guess I figured coaches would be eligible for the 4% pot.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think they should too. I just didn't know.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that, if you don't have weight to lose, I mean, some coaches don't have any weight to lose, so they're kind of just contributing the money.
Or they could get the participation stuff too. Yeah.
I mean, or coaches could opt to not participate and not win the prizes. Maybe that's the answer.
Yeah, maybe still be in it participating, but not
But not be in the right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, and the problem is if you have, of the top 3, 2 of them are coaches, it's,
Mhm.
that might look kind of bad if more coaches than our customers win. I don't know.
Well, we won't know who the top losers are. I don't think we're giving that information out, right? It's only either you did lose 4% or more, or you didn't. So I guess it just depends on how much we're publishing that information.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we don't have to keep track of like, oh, so and so is is winning with 6%, and or 3.5 or whatever. We don't have to. We can all just work on an individual goal.
I'm mathematically challenged. Is there a 4% calculator that we'll have to share with people? Because if somebody's 232 pounds, I don't know what the 4% is.
We can figure that out. We can have a plan B for you, Jess. I'll help you.
Thank you. I'm telling you, I I use that photo math app for every math problem that I had in college. And so I don't use my brain for that. I use it for
I just do the 1% and then add it up
other
4 times.
They need to lose 9 pounds. Is that right?
I just do nice round numbers to give an
Yeah,
estimate.
9.2
I mean, we can
pounds.
figure that out later. I was just like, that's
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to tell them how much they have to lose. They have to figure it out. It's part of the challenge. Figure out
Google
your.
it. What's 4% of 232? Ask Siri. Yeah, so okay, so we've got to start promoting this. I don't know, we can only invite 500 people to an event. Do we want to do a Facebook event? Do we want to do separate Facebook events and then bring all those people together into one group?
Oh my God, if we had 500 people, I would.
Well, I mean, say like if you invite, like if I invite 500 of my friends, that's
Oh, I thought you meant.
I think you probably
Sorry.
run each, I don't know, do you just have each coach run their own event? It seems like,
kind of what I was thinking, and then we all pull them together for a group.
yeah, and we just have to
So
decide
run
if
your own.
group or where the actual group's gonna be housed.
Right. So it's
Right,
just the
okay.
promotion of it and like the enrollment part of it, like
Yeah,
we can
okay.
all share the same posts.
Because I'm probably not gonna talk a lot about it on my page. I'm gonna do more messaging with it.
Okay. So
Yeah, so
Well,
we
and
each
the
promote
challenge
separately.
is, if we do a bod group, then how do you, you can obviously tag your coach on Facebook, but you couldn't tag the group though. Like Kim was said, in her diet that they tag the group and they tag the coach. But if we're do a bod group, you can't do that. Unless you tag
Yeah, but well, if we're
our-
doing,
your coach page.
yeah. I mean, we don't have to. They're building their reputation for the Biggest Slim Down, so they, that's
They were just tagging a hashtag, right?
yeah.
Of their
Hashtag and then tagging the
Gotcha.
coach. Yeah.
I'm sure it's
just
a
to-
private group. You can't
Gotcha.
tag it.
So so our customers would be on their Facebook pages or Instagram. They could tag you on too.
I mean, we could have a silly one like I'm gonna win $20 or something like that, right? Like, or something made up that's a hashtag for this.
Yeah, I think we were throwing some of those.
yeah, we had some funny
When
ones.
we
last
settle
week.
on our name, we can figure that out.
Yeah. I can't remember what our clever ones were last week, but 2 weeks ago, I guess.
It had something to do with that.
I know, like
Yeah.
badass or something, but like I
Yes.
don't know.
That's all I remember.
Yeah. I don't know. That's funny. Okay, so we need to work on some graphics.
Yeah, we'll call it badass to badass.
Badass, right.
No, just kidding. No.
Just getting the word out there. I know I need to start sharing. I'm excited for this. It's gonna be fun. What other questions do people have? Does anybody have about the diet bed?
Yeah, I think the big one is we need a name so we can, and we need to each make events so we can start inviting.
Name, and we need to settle on the amount
The amount, what amount?
that they're paying.
Oh, that they're paying. Oh, did we say $20 or 25? Let's
Well,
just.
it depends on how we're distributing prizes and money at the end. So I guess we have to have a consensus on whether or not we're doing additional prizes or if we're just giving the money back out, whatever's in the pot.
Kim, how
Oh, well,
complicated is their participation points? Like keeping track of it? Is it an honor system? Does someone keep track? You said in Excel?
It's an honor system. You keep track of your own points. I mean, and I don't know if they do the person. Oh, I know how I'm sorry, I missed this part. So in order to win the prizes, you have to have a minimum of 20 points. Like that's a requirement. You can't just go in and then never participate and then win a prize. So you can earn 10 points you can earn up to 40, probably 50 points, but you have to have a minimum of 20. So that's how they keep, they're trying to keep their engagement up. But I don't know that they give a prize just on who got the most participation points. I don't remember that.
Okay.
So it's like a drawing
No,
of
there-
people who qualified.
No, I don't remember how they do, they kind of wing it. Like they don't say in the beginning, like they kind of go, oh, we'll see how many people and we'll see how big the pot is. And then usually like, you know, by Wednesday this week they'll have, or 3 or 4 days in, they'll have, okay, we have $2,000. And then we'll get to the end and the coaches, all the group of coaches like us will then decide, hey, so this is how much money we have, $2,000. What do you guys think of $300 for first place, 200 for second, 100 for third? And then we take 3, 2, 1, 600. And then we take the 1,400 and divide it on the next 20 people or something, or 14 people. And they all get prizes. It was kind of like,
Part of me is kind of like, let's just keep this simple and we can run another one in January that gets more complicated. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm not a big fan of the participation points or any of that stuff, but so what's the example here? If 100 people join and, right, so we won't be able to tell them what the prizes are. They don't
Right.
tell you what the prizes are in Diet Bet or anything, but if everybody hit it, then everybody would get the same amount they put in because we wouldn't have any participation point prizes. So
Yeah.
let's just ditch those and make it easier.
So they keep the.
Let's
But
just,
they
hush.
do like the person that invited the most people gets the prize, and the person that like comments the most or participation the most gets the prize. At least Joel and Brienne's did that, and most Diet Bets do that. So it is encourages people
I mean, we
group
could,
instead of just being a complete flower.
Well, we could do that if we're just gonna say you get your money back and not above that. And then you could use the whatever is left as prizes at the end for things. But you like, so, because I think originally we were talking about doing it more like the Beachbody model of you actually could get more than you put in.
yeah.
Depending
I
on
think
how
you
many
should-
people.
Yeah, I think you should be able to get more than you put in. Well, if not, unless 100% of the people do it. So why don't we just say like, you know, maybe we'll just have a coach's prize and each of us gives, you know, or we figure out who's going to win the prize and that coach donates the prize or something like that. Unless, you know, like Deanna has all 5 winners or I guess that would have to work out that we were, or Jess or anybody. I mean, the extra
I
prize.
think the participation is a big deal.
Yeah, then I think we
That's
just,
just me. I think you need the engagement.
I'm totally in on that. We just have to word it that you could only get your buy-in back and there will be other prizes. I'm more concerned about how we word it in the beginning so that there's no gray area for people once they're in it, you know what I mean, thinking it's going to be one way and it's another way.
Yeah, but I don't think that's enough of a pool. Like if
I
I
agree.
put $20 in, I'll win my $20 back. That doesn't make me,
That doesn't get you excited?
it's more like, oh my God, what if half the people fail and I get $40 back? Like it's that makes it exciting.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta jump off. You guys box it out.
Okay, we'll keep you posted.
All right, whoever gets the first
Bye.
pin wins.
Okay, so yeah, I agree. I think yeah, earning money, especially if we're buying in for people and they have like no skin in the game besides a challenge pack, then I don't know. I can see a lot of my people wanting to participate too, and they, you know, they already have bought or they already have programs, which is totally fine, but to the point of, you know, getting $20 back if I lose 4% isn't exciting. So yeah, I think the pool is a better way to.
4% is not that. I mean, I think I think we're easily, you know, 50% of the people won't hit it. Don't you? I mean, do you guys? I mean, that's about my success rate at Diet Bet. 50% of the time I hit it, and 50% I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's a much
I don't
bigger.
know. You know what? So surprisingly, for this last Joel and Brienne Diet Bet, actually made my 4% because I was super bloated and it was sharp. And when I weighed in the very first time, but normally I would never meet my 4%. But I won $53 and I put in $30. So obviously a lot of people did not meet their 4% goal, which was surprising because I've never won that much money in any bet, and I didn't do it to win the money. I actually did it so I could have the calendar, which was awesome. But that was a big percentage to win back. Typically you win 37 or maybe 41, 42. I mean, that's the most I've ever won in any diet bet I've ever done.
Oh, no, I've
So
had the
you don't win a
opposite.
ton more money just because. Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah, like I've won like $60 or $70
Wow.
went back. So
That's good.
I mean, except for the Beachbody one where we got like $14 or something, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get this thread going. Let's get the details ironed out so we can get this going. I think we're overthinking it a little bit. I know my middle name is overthinking, so let's just get it rolling. We'll work on.
and you don't want do you want your participation prizes to be more than the entrance fee? I mean, you don't, right? Like, so suppose we make a $20 entrance
Mm-mm.
fee, and then let's say we have, we give away 5 participation prizes for $20 or $25 or for 25 or something. And I mean, that's not a lot of money between 10 of us. We could, if everybody made it, we could still figure out, we could still take that off the top. Or
Mhm.
I guess that's what we say. We say, okay, you're going to split the pot of the 4% winners, except for 10%, which we're taking off for participation prizes. So we take $2 off what everybody joins in, and then it's set in the beginning, and then we have $100 to give away or something. And we decide if we want to give that to $10 to 10 people or $50 to 2 people. So we just should decide a percentage that we're going to reserve for participation prizes, right?
What if the participation prizes were something besides money?
Mhm.
Like
That's true, too.
maybe a Fixate cookbook or a sample of Bevy or a sample of Energize.
That's true. Oh,
I
I got
like that.
Mhm.
We talked about that, but then the shipping costs
Oh,
of
okay.
sending those things to the people,
Oh, okay.
kind
Yeah,
of.
I mean, I'm not
the only-
opposed to
but-
saying I'm
but
going
if
to
you
throw in
had, like-
$10 of product and shipping it out. Like I have enough stuff sitting around that I could
Yeah, I have stuff sitting around too.
participation prizes.
That's the thing. Shipping it out to the shipping cost. If you're not shipping like an entire bag of Shakeology or a canister of Recover, if you're only shipping a couple, at the end it's not that expensive. So I like that idea of giving away participation prizes as something other than money and giving product, because it gets them to try the product as well. So I like that idea of giving away product instead of a dollar amount for participation.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to do that? We'll do that, and we'll give out those kind of prizes, and then
Yeah,
that
I
solves our
mean-
money problem.
Yeah, we can have each,
Mhm.
I don't know, what, like $20 values. Like if you want to get a weekender kit, it might be a little bit more with your shipping, but yeah, say each coach needs to do a participation prize that's valued at about $20. Sound cool?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
All right.
So the sticky thing is though, what are we calling participation points? Like how are we judging participation? Is it by checking in with the group? Is it by posting and tagging your coach? Is it by encouraging other people posting?
we could encourage all of that. I would steer away from the point system this time just because it gets, for me, those get really complicated and I don't have the time to keep track of it and I feel bad. But I'm wondering if on our Monday calls, we can touch base and just say, hey, who's somebody who's been like a shining star in the group or whatever that you guys want to throw out as our participant of the week or whatever, or two people. And we could just kind of call it out and be like, you know, so-and-so's been posting so much. They've been doing great, been really active. We can just kind of choose that way. If we have like 5 people, we can throw them in the randomizer on one of these websites that I use and just say, okay, this was our person of the week. I don't know. It's just an idea.
Or you could put them all in there if they,
Mhm.
you know, if you have that many people that are participating, I mean, celebrate them and make them feel special.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, she has clothes on now. Hello. Oh, she's so cute. Okay.
Thank you.
So, all right. So we got $20 buy-in.
You need to come up with a name, right?
I know.
Yeah.
What
think
we had
I
on the
think that's
page
what
was
holding us back.
skinny butt. Sorry, you bet your skinny butt is what we had on. That's what we had joked about. But I swear a lot. I know my followers don't necessarily care, but I know some people are not up for putting, I don't know, innuendos and things. So anybody, I know we can't call it diet bet, but any other ideas?
I guess we can't call it health bet.
Bet. We bet your COVID-15.
We're going into fall. And they talk a lot about how just losing 4% can, you know, improve your blood pressure and your, you know, all your health markers can be improved with just the 4%. You know, maybe tie it to that or, but I like putting the word bet in it though.
Mhm.
I like putting the word for in it. So now we got 2 words.
Something like bet on your healthy self, bet on,
I'm trying to Google names. I'm like drawing a blank.
I like that bet on your healthy self, bet on yourself, sort of, you know, tying in that. I like that.
okay, well, maybe we need to put a post in the main bar and come up with some names.
Yeah.
To start with that one, bet on yourself, and then see what else everybody comes up with. There's got to be a
There's
catchy
gotta be
name out there.
yeah, there's gotta be one that is just like a clincher. I'm gonna put a post in there right now.
And I like the fall idea. Like if we can incorporate fall into it, or I don't know about the COVID thing, but
No, we don't need to do that.
there have been a lot of people that that have the extra pounds from staying at home.
Yeah, I keep hearing that from people. What was the one you said where you're betting? You bet yourself, healthy self.
Bet on yourself.
Bet on yourself.
Bet on your healthy self.
Bet on your healthy self.
Oh, your best bet.
Best bet. Okay. Well, okay, so anyone can add options.
Oh, okay.
Post is going up. All right. Get that figured out. Bet on, that's not right. Bet on healthy self. Bet on healthy self is not correct. Hold on. We're healthy self. Okay, done. I'm done. All right. What other diet bet stuff? As soon as we get the name done, we can work on some graphics, get our events up and going, start inviting. I don't think we decided on bod group or a Facebook group. Does anybody have strong opinions either way? That you
I'm voting
can?
for Facebook because my bod's not working very well, but I'll go with the majority. Obviously.
I think that more people check in with Facebook and you might get more engagement in Facebook than you would with a bod group personally.
I agree.
I still than the bod group on any of the bod groups. It just
Yeah,
it just doesn't, it's not quite there. It doesn't encourage engagement quite yet.
Yeah.
yeah. I agree. I think Facebook is the way to go. It just, you know, it's unfortunate for Instagrammers, but that's their choice to be on Instagram. They can just join a group, like you can put a group app or something and stay off of the news feed if it's really that important, but I think it'll be fine. All right. Cool. All right, so we got the poll up there. People can go and vote on their poll options in the Made for More page. And then, does anybody want to work on event graphics? If not, we can do our own with the name. I could probably just do something in Canva too. It'll just be basic, but
That's where I've just done my stuff in
okay.
Canva too. That's the only program I've got.
All right.
But yeah, let's do once we get a name, we can do that, right?
Yes, we can do it.
And then we can all share that. We can all create our own events with the same headers.
Exactly right. And I'm happy to plug in like posts as we go through. Like I try to post in my events, you know, a couple times a week just to keep, you know, just sharing updates with people and like letting them know what's going on, sharing transformation photos, things like that. We can post that in a thread if people want to share those, if you guys are fine with that.
Oh, that's nice.
So you said we can't use the term diet bet. Is that just for the name, or can we use that to sort of explain what it is or describe what it is when we talk to people? Like,
Oh, when we're talking, we can say anything. But
Yeah.
right. Okay, you're just talking about for the name of it, the official
Right.
name. Can't use the words diet bet. Okay.
Yeah, I think if like we do a video or talk about it in your posts or whatever, you should.
You can call it a diet bet.
Similar as diet bet,
we
weird. This is ours.
Netflix of fitness.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Cool.
How about bet on yourself this fall?
That works too. We can throw that one in there. Bet on yourself this fall. We've got like 6 options in there. 1, 2,
Maybe it'll make us keep coming up with more.
yeah. Cool. All right. So how's everybody doing with mindset and just coaching in general? I know we don't have much time left, but is
Just
anybody like
plugging along.
plugging along? Good.
Keep inviting, keep the communication lines open with my coaches and my customers and checking in with people. And just again, 30-day breakaway was not a huge launch for me. I don't think it, I don't know, maybe it will be for other people, but for me it wasn't a big launch. But I know a lot of people are super excited about Autumn's new program. And so just trying to talk to people about getting ready for that program and getting excited for that program and starting a little obsessed or starting, you know, other programs that could lead up to that program. I don't know, that's where I'm kind of angling for, even though I'm are super excited about Autumn's program.
Have you heard a release date yet? I know Carol and Sue and I have been trying to figure
Mm.
launching, but nothing.
No, mid-December. December. That's it. So.
Okay. I need to know things. You need to know things. Melanie, you said your customers are quiet and your mindset has been okay. This morning workout was rough, start and finish. It took me an hour and a half to get my 50-minute workout done today. So I feel you. Push pop a lot. It was bad.
Yeah, I don't know what it was this morning, but I slept like crap this morning. I woke up late, so I didn't get on my 6 o'clock workout with Lily and them because I didn't get up until like 6:30. I didn't hear any of my alarms, and my first alarm starts at 4, so I didn't hear any of them. Yeah, my husband wasn't even saying that I was tossing and turning all night last night. So, and then this morning, just my mindset, my mind, my body was fine, but my goodness, my mind kept saying, "You're tired, just stop." But I finished it. In the time that it was 40 minutes today. But it was just like, oh my God, I just want to be done. That's just how it felt this morning. So, I think it's just because I'm tired and I got a crappy night's sleep, so I'm going to bed early tonight. But this morning it was just, I haven't had one of those days in a long time. So
Yeah. It happens.
and then my customers are just really quiet. Like I'm constantly keeping in touch with them, but they're not posting on BOD. They're not posting on my Facebook thing. I'm talking to them about almost every day just to check in. So
Yeah.
yeah, it could just be because
I'm not posting.
they all have little ones.
Yeah, it's just, people get busy. They know you're there. Like that's the thing that it's like you give them that comfort. You're kind of that crutch for them. So keep posting, keep doing your thing.
It is. I have to say the same thing. I think even my regular customers have been really quiet, and it's just, I think everybody's just trying to get in the swing of things, and it's really been tough this fall, like with school and everything changing and not normal. And I think it's just been super tough. And occasionally, I keep doing my thing every day, and sometimes I feel like I'm selling because I'm saying the same thing over and over. And I'm like, okay, I had my Shakeology today, and it was, really helped me with my energy with my kids because I'm on Zoom again. And actually I'll have somebody perk up and say, oh, what about this? But for the most part, it's been really quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And I think everybody is just trying to get through the day, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm keep posting, I keep trying to portray positivity and everything, but it's hard. So
yeah.
yeah.
I sent out my messages to my challengers today, and I always just like check in, like what obstacles do you have this week? And I had so many people actually respond, because most of the time they don't respond at all, which is totally fine. Like, it doesn't bother me at all. But a lot of people were like, I'm struggling. I'm really, really struggling. And I was like, all right, I need you to try to fill your cup. Take 5 minutes out today and find something that is going to make you feel better. I said, for me, it's either exercise or meditation. That might be something completely different for you. It might be a bath, it might be something, but I want you to find at least 10 minutes to take out of your day over the next couple of days and focus on yourself. And like, so many people were like, oh my God, thank you. That's so helpful. Like, this is exactly what I needed. And again, I don't just try to just get people to think like, it doesn't have to be half an hour workout. It doesn't have to be, an hour long workout. Just do something for yourself. Cause I know I struggled so much with that. And I was resentful towards my kids and towards my husband. Cause like, I'm doing everything for everybody else. And then at the end of the day, when I lay on my pillow, I'm freaking exhausted. I'm angry because I got everything done for everybody else, but nothing for myself. And it's not selfish to take 10 minutes out of the day for yourself. So just something to think about if you're struggling with like what to talk to people about. And yeah, it was nice to hear people say, thank you. That's exactly what I needed. Like, I needed this. And I'm like, good. All right, let's do this. But I told the people, I'm like, I'm gonna follow up with you, and if you don't tell me what your cup filling thing is, we're gonna figure it out, because that's part of the accountability piece. What were you gonna say, Lily?
Well, and I remind people the bar. Sorry, my internet is full. The bar blend has a ton of 10-minute enhancements, which are perfect for just getting a quick workout on. And so, I mean, anybody has 10 minutes. You can do it in your kitchen while your rice is boiling, or, you know, whatever. And so I always try to people, like, you can, even if you do only 10-minute workout, that's still 10 minutes to give back to yourself. That's still 10 minutes to not focus on anything else that's going on around you, and to just take that time to focus on you, and it will do wonders for your day. I mean, even when I get the chance to, you know, be on a call with you guys, it makes so much of a difference in my day, and it's uplifting and motivating, and it definitely makes a difference. So anytime you can take that, even if it's you can do it for 10 minutes, or even the I am ones, which are 4 minutes. I mean, if you can do that a couple times a day, I mean, that is a big, and I think I need to really talk about that more in my group, because I don't talk about the 4-minute ones a lot, but they are very helpful for changing your mindset. And if you're having a crappy day, you know, just put one of those on and just sit there, and, you know, it can be a total game changer.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it has been tough. It's been a weird mindset lately.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I forgot about Tony Horton's 10-minute.
Yes, the 10-minute programs. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. People are just overwhelmed right now. And so whatever we can do to help them and not add to the overwhelm. And I think that's what I've been trying to communicate to people and share with people, is like, I don't work out every day to add more to my plate. I work out because it keeps me sane. Like, this is what I have to do for my mental health. It's not about physical. That's just a benefit. So just reminding people that, you know, we're all, you know, in this grind, we're all busy. We all have 100,000 things to do, but it's how you are productive with your time and what you prioritize. I got a little note with my husband the other day, who won't go to the chiropractor. And I'm like, we have really good insurance. This is stupid that you don't go. And he's like, I don't have time. I'm like, but you got up at 6 a.m. today, so you could go to work early, so you could get off 2 hours early, but you don't have time to go to the chiropractor. Like, so I'm like, it's all about your priorities. He's like, yeah, you're right. I'm like, okay. So you have to prioritize your health. You know, it's so important. So anyway, I won't get off on a tangent, because I know it's about time for us to disconnect, but yeah, let's make it a really, really good week.
And Kim,
go ahead, Lily.
Oh, I was going to say, Kim, the reason why I choose Bar Blend is because going to the bar with Elise is like having a little mini therapy session every single day. So that's why I choose Elise over Tony.
Oh yeah, Tony is not therapy, except for laughter.
It was just a different kind of therapy.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's right.
I appreciate her more now, like in the I don't know if you guys ever did the 3-day refresh yoga, but she does the first one, and then Ted does the second one, and then Beatus does the third one, and it's really good. It's a really good group. It's a really good way to do the refresh. I'll have to remember that next time I try that.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's good. She's very zen, except, you know, I've never seen anybody as graceful as she is. Like you've seen her. So, I mean, like, just when she's doing that yoga and her feet are up in these positions and her body's, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like a different species, you know, like don't even feel human.
Yeah. She is. She's very graceful, and she's like eloquent. She just.
Yes, she's something.
Yeah, she's like a fairy. But you guys, I have been getting a lot out of this training that I'm doing. I know I'm only in the 14-day trial, not trial. I'm debating on whether or not to buy it, but you know, we talk about red light stories in this training a lot, and the things that we tell ourselves that, and I'm not throwing anybody under the bus here, but my challengers just aren't in it. Nobody's engaged. It's a red light story that we tell ourselves over and over again. And so it's like, how can we flip that around? It's like, find new people, find fresh new people to get in our challenge groups, to get it excited, get it energized, and, you know, keep it going. But it's been a really helpful mindset shift, talking about leadership. And so I'll share more with you guys as I dive into more of the trainings and stuff, but it's been really, really helpful. A lot of different stuff that I've heard before, and really just believing in yourself, believing in that you can do whatever this is that you're after as a coach, and not having any doubts in your mind about it. Like, this is it. This is what it's going to be. I believe this is going to happen, and just have to keep focusing on it. It's hard. It's hard to be an entrepreneur, but just think of the benefits and the payoffs, and it's going to be so much fun. We're going to have a great time, but I want you guys to have a really, really great week. Get out there, get those invites ready to go for our diet bet, whatever the hell we're going to call it. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a great time. We're going to learn from it. We're going to grow. We're going to be able to do this multiple times a year, because these are really, really easy to invite to. So everybody get some good sleep. Try to get your 8 hours of sleep tonight. Haven't listened to the Sleep Smarter book. It is amazing. Sometimes I listen to it during my workouts, so it's really, really good. But all right, anything else before we sign off?
What is that book?
Sleep Smarter by Sean Stevenson, I think.
Okay.
It's
I'll look it up.
so much about the why of sleep, and he talks about 8 hours of sleep, which I'm like, I struggle to get it, but it's so enlightening. You know, it even it's so awkward. I can feel my face getting red already, but it even talks about like why you should have an orgasm before you go to bed, and like the reasons why, like,
Because it makes you more tired.
it does. And it's like you like release these different chemicals that you release that make you sleep better. I'm like, huh, who knew? So I mean, it's just really, really interesting. It's a very interesting book. If you like those kind of like data points, you'll geek out on it, and it's pretty cool. Yeah,
I'll have to look it up. That sounds interesting.
it's really, really good. He knows his stuff. He's got a lot of stats in there, and it's a lot of stuff that you could throw into some of your posts. But since I'm on Audible, I kind of miss out on some of those little words, but really, really good stats you can throw in there, like, yeah, why meditate and things like that. So it's cool.
Right, I must go.
Yes,
Yeah.
we all need to go. All right. Have a great rest of your Monday. We will talk online, and we'll see you guys next week or on the nutrition call on Thursday. We forgot to take a picture. Don't go yet.
I took one earlier of everybody.
Oh, thank you. You'll have to share it because I
I
totally
will.
missed out.
I will.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.